Coming up next, why does Mario make a peace sign all the time? Wait, you mean a V for victory? It all depends on how you look at it. To find out more, stay here. Super Mario All-Stars is by far one of my all-time favorite games. And why wouldn't it be? All of the classic Super Mario Bros. Adventures in one set. Brothers spelled B-R-O-S period for those of you born after 1978. Back in 2022, I made a video covering All-Stars. If you haven't seen it yet, why not try it out? But there was one thing in this video, one offhanded comment that set off a certain number of particular individuals. Mr. Producer, roll the tape. Mario also flashes a peace sign, a habit he picked up in Super Mario World. What's wrong about that? Well, like the old song says, you're all wrong and all the kids are right. Okay, so it's not a peace sign? I could swear that it was. Then what does a peace sign look like? Looks the same to me. What is going on here? Am I going crazy? No, it's the children who are wrong. But if I go outside and ask people to take a picture, everyone holds up 2 fingers and says, peace. I'm certain this action is a peace sign, even though it sure does look like the letter V as well. Let's gas up the Wayback Machine and buckle up for some story time. It'll be a little while before we reach our destination. In the meantime, let me tell you about today's sponsor, Soy-strich, the tofu-based ostrich meat substitute. Tired of paying sky-high prices for a huge flightless bird? Try Soy-strich. First-time customers get 1 bonus kilogram cube of Soy-strich with each 20 kilogram order. Enter the promo code GTV for free shipping and a free Soy-strich t-shirt for all orders over $200. Soy-strich. Get your head out of the sand and try some today. It was the early days of World War II. Sorry to be such a downer. History is history. The Germans were invading all over Europe. The United Kingdom was preparing to fight, as well as giving support to those already under Nazi occupation. On January 14, 1941, Victor de Lavalier, a member of the Belgian government in exile, gave a public speech on the BBC, whose airwaves would reach the European continent. In that broadcast, he urged all Belgians to use the letter V as a rallying cry during wartime. V meaning victory in French, and also Vrijheid, freedom in Dutch. The use of the letter V spread and reached worldwide visibility when the wartime British Prime Minister, one of the greatest of all time, Winston Churchill, made the V sign gesture in a public address. As World War II raged on, with the USA entering the fray after the attack on Pearl Harbor, the V sign became a global symbol of victory.
So let's all see it through, and very soon there's bound to be a V, a V, a V, a victory.
The V was even co-opted by the Germans, something historians won't tell you. Following the end of World War II, the V sign saw continued use, though often not in such a serious manner as it had been before. Japan, being on the losing side of the war, did not embrace the use of the V sign following their surrender and for some years afterwards. However, time heals all wounds, and for many things in life, what was once old would be new again. The pace of the world was a lot slower back then, but eventually uses of the V sign / peace sign did enter the land of the rising sun. The first well-known case came in 1969 with a TV drama titled Sainwa V. The title has never been written in English, but you could say that an artistic translation would be, Our sign is victory. The series follows a women's volleyball team, told through the personal struggles of the players. The series was immensely popular, with 32% of households tuned in weekly, on average. This gave way to a feature film and a second series, with the eponymous theme song released as a single as well. All of these helped embed the image of the V sign into the culture, and it would only grow from there. In 1972, Sapporo, Japan hosted the Winter Olympics. In the women's figure skating event, one athlete captured the hearts of the nation, Janet Lin. Her performance was far from perfect, with several mistakes made during her routine, including falling over. However, with each mistake, she maintained a smile and persevered. Janet Lin earned the bronze medal as well as fame. Throughout 1972, she toured Japan and was greeted by large crowds everywhere she went. While greeting her fans, she often showed the V sign in public. At the end of her tour, she returned to Sapporo and was surprised to find the Olympic Village still standing. There, she left a message, signing it with, "Peace, love, and life in Jesus Christ." After that, there was no doubt. In Japan, the V for victory was now known for peace. During Janet Lin's tour, Japanese camera manufacturer Konica seized an opportunity by producing an ad campaign featuring popular entertainer Jun Inoue, holding a Konica camera and making a peace sign, further cementing the idea that the hand gesture that resembles the letter V is best done when taking a photograph. This led to an evolution that was slightly different than that of the West. In Japan, the peace sign was not an outward expression against war, in the way that, say, John Lennon and Yoko Ono made it out to be. It became more of an acknowledgement of being in front of the camera, and it doesn't hurt that saying the word peace always makes you smile. In media, including video games, the peace sign can be like breaking the fourth wall, giving a wink and a nod to those at home, with a recognizable gesture, then back to work like usual, as if the whole thing never happened. Which is exactly how it goes down in Super Mario World and All-Stars. It just so happens that this gesture is made at the end of every stage, after Mario is victorious. So to answer the question that was posited 7 minutes ago, is this a peace sign or is it a V for victory? I guess it all depends on your point of view. So did you know that Shigeru Miyamoto took out the peace sign in Super Mario games after Super Mario 64? Yeah, he put it back in Odyssey. Oh, you knew that? Well, good.